Hi, this is Elizabeth. I am here with this video today to talk a little bit about outsourcing, which I'm sure as a small business owner or an information marketer you have heard of outsourcing, and you're probably aware of just how important it is to outsource, but you feel a little bit afraid of outsourcing because you have never done it before, you don't know where to go to find contractors, you may not even know what you need to outsource at this point. So I'm going to offer you a few tips from my own experience with outsourcing and how I think you might be able to get started with it. So what outsourcing is when you have work within your business that needs to be done that you probably do on your own right now, and you want somebody else to do it so that you are freed up to perform other tasks. So say you call your local shoe store or something, and you get the customer service representative, and then they transfer you to India or somewhere. Well, that's outsourced. That means a lot of people outsource things, overseas. U.S. customers will, or U.S. businesses will outsource overseas because it's cheaper. Whether you do that or not is up to you. You can hire locally. You can go to a local college and look for some people there who could meet your outsourcing needs and potentially pay a little less, or you can look online. So basically, outsourcing is just having work that you do within your business that you transfer out to other people. That's outsourcing. You outsource it to other people, and they do that work, and you pay them. You pay them for their services. You can have independent contractors who you can outsource work to, or you can, independent contractors are usually if you've got your own small business or your own business that you own just as a sole proprietor. If you own an LLC, then you're probably going to be hiring independent contractors as your main outsourcing, your source of outsourcing, as it were. So the way to get started outsourcing is basically to figure out what you need to outsource at this point. If you are struggling with your article writing, advertising, let's say your marketing, because advertising and marketing will fall under the same broad category. You're struggling to get the word out about your business, so maybe you need to outsource the content of your ads and your anything else, ads, videos. If you're reaching your customers by their mobile phones, because mobile is a big thing right now, you could actually outsource mobile ads that you could have displayed on their phones when they do a search within a given location. Now, the best way to figure out what you need to outsource at this point is to look at your budget for your business, see how much you can reasonably afford to outsource, and then determine what you most need to outsource to grow your business. So if what's really holding you back your business's growth, what's holding back your business's growth is advertising, and you don't have enough of it, then start looking where you can get started with advertising and outsource that. The more you can outsource, the better, because that frees up you to devise new plans for your business, see how you can grow, do research, which you can outsource as well, you have to look at it as though, you're building a team of independent contractors to actually work for you kind of as your employees. So if you're trying to get started with that, with outsourcing, and you don't know where to look, I advise going online first. Start with odesk.com, which I'll put in the video description and a link to that website. Odesk.com, they're really easy to use. They have variable service. You have to, depends on who you get. You get what you pay for. That's common sense advice that will really, take that to heart. If you pay somebody, $1 for an article or whatever, you're going to get $1 worth of an article. If you pay a really experienced writer for a more quality article that might cost you $10, you're probably going to get better content. And of course, the region of the writer is also important. A U.S. writer is probably familiar with English, so they're going to have, usually, not always, better written English than somebody in, India or wherever. But Odesk also has an English spelling skills test. It's got like 2 or 3 different tests that people can take, contractors can take, and if they score well in those tests, then you know that you're probably going to get a better quality article if it's in English. So, odesk.com. You can also try iWriter.com if you're looking for content. They're okay. I like the flexibility. Personally, I like the flexibility of Odesk more because you can, with iWriter, you have like a flat fee of, I think, either $3 or $5 for a 400-word article, something like that. And with Odesk, you have a little bit more negotiation room. They have fixed price and hourly on Odesk, so you can choose how you want to pay your contracted employees. And on iWriter.com you can't. And the quality there is also variable. However, on iWriter you only have to pay after you have received an article from a writer. So if you're not happy with the quality of it, you can just, ignore it and you don't have to pay for it. So, if you're being held back at this point by outsourcing, remember to look at your budget, see what you can comfortably afford to outsource, and determine if that is going to really help you grow your business at this point. See where you can outsource things that will really help you grow your business. And don't be afraid to get started. Just do it. Take the plunge. And try these 2 websites that I've recommended, odesk.com and iWriter.com, to get started for content outsourcing. I hope this video has helped you and maybe given you some food for thought with outsourcing and growing your business. And this is Elizabeth signing off. Thanks for watching.